everyone, welcome back. I'm Kristy Bushaw with the Kristy Bushaw team, and today is Wisdom Wednesday. I want to talk to you about something that's real, not really a sales pitch, but just why does spring really matter so much when it comes to selling your home along the Alabama or Florida Gulf Coast? And more importantly, how to know if this is actually the right season for you. Because selling a home isn't just about the market or the price. It's about timing, lifestyle, emotions, and the big life decisions. And spring is often the season when all of those things quietly line up. Let's start with the obvious. Spring changes how the home feels. The days are longer, the light is better, landscaping comes back to life, doors and windows are open. Homes simply show better in the spring. But what most people don't realize is this. Spring doesn't just change homes, it changes buyers. Buyers are more optimistic in the spring, they're more motivated, they're more decisive. They're driving neighborhoods instead of scrolling listings late at night. They're attending open houses. They're imagining real life, not someday, but this summer. That emotional shift is powerful because emotion is what sells homes. Spring buyers are different. They're not just casual shoppers. They're actually people with timelines, families trying to move before summer, buyers wanting to be all settled before hurricane season, second home buyers planning for rental income, locals making lifestyle upgrades. Spring buyers are quietly asking themselves one important question. Can we make this happen now? And when buyers ask that question, homes that are prepared properly tend to sell faster, cleaner, and with few concessions. Now let's pause for a moment because this part really matters. Most sellers don't wake up one day and say, "Today feels like a day to sell my house." Usually the thought process starts quietly. You start wondering if your home is worth what you think it is. You wonder if selling would actually improve your life. And then you wonder if this is the right time or if you should wait. And often those thoughts are tied to what we call the 5 Ds: downsizing, divorce, death, debt, or displacement, or lifestyle change. Spring tends to bring clarity around those questions, not pressure, clarity. This is where our team steps in, and this is important. At the Kristy Bushaw team, our first job is not to list your home, but our first job is to help you decide if selling actually makes sense for you before the sign ever goes in your yard. We start with honest conversation. We walk you through what it really happens in the spring market, not hype and not guessing. We look at what buyers are actually paying and what homes similar to yours are really selling for. You deserve real numbers, not inflated promises. We also talk through net proceeds. What do you actually walk away with after everything? And what does the numbers allow you to do next? Then we talk about lifestyle alignment. Would selling now reduce stress, increase flexibility, improve cash flow, support your next chapter? And if the answer isn't a confident yes, we pause. That's trust. Once you decide that spring is right, that's where the magic happens. Spring is not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things. Our team walks the property with you strategically with a spring lens. We focus on curb appeal that actually matters, not busy work. We help you declutter in a way that photographs beautifully. We recommend light refreshes where it makes sense without over-renovating. We time professional photography for the best lighting. We build a pricing strategy based on spring buyer behavior. And we plan your launch carefully because when you list matters just as much as how you list. We don't guess, we don't rush, and we don't overpromise. We prepare your home so that when buyers walk in, it feels easy to say yes. Here's the truth. Spring alone doesn't sell your home. Preparation and presentation, they do. Spring simply magnifies the results. And that's why choosing the right team matters. When you list with me and my team, you're not just hiring an agent. You're hiring strategy, experience, local market insight, honest guidance, and a calm, confident process. We protect your value, we protect your time, and we protect your peace. If you're listening to this and thinking, I've been quietly wondering if this is my spring, here's what to do next. Start with a conversation, not a commitment. Review real numbers, not online. Decide if spring aligns with your goals, and then let us build the plan and handle the details. No pressure, no rush, just clarity. Spring is a season of movement, clarity, and new chapters. If you've been questioning value, if life has shifted, and if timing finally feels right, we would be honored to guide you through this process and making this decision. I'm Kristy Bushaw, and me and my team would love an opportunity to go through the different steps because we do this every day and we do it well. So if spring is calling, let's talk. If you have any questions about what I just talked about, click the link below or just give me a call.